Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot, and today I have an exciting new video for you guys. Today I'm going to show you guys the actual ad account structure I use for a lot of my clients and stuff, kind of how we structure an ad account and stuff, and kind of the thesis behind each campaign and why we set it up. So you're probably stuck right now. You're probably inside the ad account throwing things around and you're not really sure exactly how to structure things. You might have a few random campaigns set up, maybe a CBO, $100 a day retargeting campaign, and just random things set up of different variants of naming structures. It's typically what we see inside of ad accounts we audit and stuff. So that's why I'm creating this video for you guys to show you. And after this video, you're going to know exactly how to structure your ad account, some of the campaigns to create, and some of the audiences to go after. Keep it simplified, be a lot easier to run. So with that being said, before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos just like this one every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's get started, guys. Okay, so we jumped my computer right here. I kind of got like a little screenshot, a little setup of what a ad account will typically look like. And I know this is probably not what you're used to seeing, but I wanted to be able to better illustrate exactly how it looks like actually broken apart. So all these boxes that are kind of highlighted, those are our specific campaigns we need to create. So starting off at a cold audience, which is blue, because it's cold. They're not aware who we are. They have no clue. It's a completely cold audience. First time we actually hit them with an impression. So right here, this one, we have 3 campaigns. We start off with the 2 light blue ones those are light blue because we spend a little bit less on those. What we do with those 2 right there is exactly what they say. We have a creative testing campaign and an audience testing campaign. And we set these up as ABO. So ad set budget optimization. With the ad set budget optimization, we're creating proven audiences in our creative testing campaign. So in our creative testing campaign, we have about 3 to 4 proven audiences, and these will each be in their own ad set. And we like to run these around $10 per day. And what we do with that creative testing campaign is we test new creatives. We put new creatives in those ad sets to test, and we stick low budget and we test for 3 to 7 days at a time. So that way we can, really spend little on testing, but also to really figure out which creatives work the best. Now our audience testing campaign is exactly the same thing, except we flip it around. And instead of testing creatives, we test audiences. So we take our proven creatives, we put them in those ad sets, and we set ad sets anywhere from $20 to $40 per day. Kind of depends on the overall budget. We'll test anywhere from 3 to 10 new ad sets every single week. We like I said, we like to run for 3 to 7 days, and we start plucking out the winners. So now you have 2 campaigns that's gonna be pushing out new creatives once a week. We recommend putting new creatives in every week. You're always 1 creative away from hitting that 7 figures with your business. So get that instilled in your brain. Consistently every week, put a new batches of creatives of 1 to 3 new creatives out every single week. Audience testing campaign, testing anywhere from 2 to 10 new audiences every single week, and you're gonna start finding winners. And that's where the CBO scaling campaign comes from. And the CBO scaling is literally best winners of everything. So we're going to take the winning audiences and the winning creatives. We're going to put them all together. So you'll have maybe 3 winning audiences. We're going to create 3 ad sets inside the CBO campaign and put each one of those audiences in that CBO campaign. And in the creative side, let's say you have 4 winning creatives. We're going to put 4 winning creatives in each ad set. So that's how we pretty much create the CBO scaling campaign. We'll start off at $100 per day, and then we'll start increasing that budget by maybe 20% every few days. Do not touch the budget in the creative testing campaign or audience testing campaign. You want to leave that budget exactly where it's at. Reason why is because we want to limit auction overlap. And when you start testing multiple audiences, multiple creatives and stuff, you start using the same ad set across a few campaigns, you start picking up some auction overlap. So we like to keep it low budget. So 1, we don't want to run into too many auction overlap. 2, we also don't want to blow through budget in our testing campaign. We want to do low budget testing to validate different variables, and then we can bring it into our CBO scaling campaign. Now, quick little tip, make sure you are using exclusions in all of these campaigns. Literally every single ad account I do a consulting call with, there's no exclusions in our tofu campaign. Now, why we need to do exclusions is a whole nother, in going through of the process of getting down further into exclusions is a whole nother video. But essentially, you want to make sure you're hitting cold audiences. You do not want to be remarketing to people. And we have seen campaigns with no exclusion that's targeting a cold audience start to kind of almost act like remarketing campaigns. So you want to make sure you're using exclusions in your campaign. Exclude all existing customers, warm audiences, and hot audiences, your retargeting and stuff. So once you get your tofu built out, your top of funnel, you have 3 campaigns, you start pushing these up, you're probably anywhere from around $200 to $400 per day in ad spend. And you're pushing all that to, like I said, you did an iPhone right here, but this will be like a social media post. So you're pushing that traffic to a social media post. This is your creatives and stuff. And then what's happening is people are going straight to the product page, or people are sharing it with their friends. They're talking about it. They're liking it, or they're watching a video. Maybe it's a video ad you're doing. So they're doing 2 different actions right here. They're doing an engagement, or they're doing a actual, what you're intended to do is go straight to the product page. So we have 2 different routes depending on where they go. So we're going to start off with the MoFu warm retargeting. So this is a whole nother campaign right here. So this is 1 campaign. This is 2 campaigns. This is 3 campaigns. This is campaign number 4 right here. MoFu warm retargeting. I'll probably have about 4 different ad sets in this particular campaign right here. And you want to do ABO. You want to start off about $10 per day. You want to do an ad set for IG engagement 30 days, ad set for Facebook engagement 30 days, an ad set for website visitors 30 days, excluding view content. Make sure you exclude view content. And in fact, you want to make sure you exclude view content and purchase 30 days on all of these retargeting MoFu audiences. Specifically for warm retargeting, we're gonna have a completely different structure for hot retargeting, but you want to make sure you're excluding view content 30 and purchase 30 in all of these. And you want to do an IG engagement 30, Facebook engagement 30, website visitors 30, and 90 or 75% plus video viewers in the last 30 days of all videos. So have some fun going through all your videos, selecting those, and it's really good. So inside those 4 ad sets, you're literally going to start them off at $10 per day, scale them up by 20% every few days, depending on how the results are going. And then inside of those ad sets, you want to put social proof. So people reviewing your product, testimonials, UGC, best performing social media posts. So if we encourage all of our brands to post daily on social media, and the ones that do the best, we like to toss them in here. And then some of our cold ads. So literally taking some tofu ads, just putting it in our MoFu retargeting and retargeting some of those people, because again, at this stage, all they did was like, share, or watch a video. They didn't even go to our product page. So they haven't even visited our website yet, actually viewed the product yet. They've maybe visited a website, but haven't viewed the product, if that makes sense. So these 4 ad sets right here, we literally put the same ads in all of them. And then we have our next campaign, the MoFu reactivation. Now this one right here, this one's literally the same thing, except when instead of a 30 day, it's 180 day for the website visitors, and it's a 180 day as well for the video views. But then it's also a 365 for IG engagement and 365 for Facebook engagement. So this is a far out one. We really only do this one for big events, sales events, new product drops, just, when we're trying to really shoot a big broad message out, and we need some more audiences to target, we'll go after these reactivation right here. But all you're doing is recapturing their attention, hitting them from a different perspective, and sending them over to our product page right here. And now we have everyone at all angles to our product page. And in our product page right here, they can either purchase or they don't purchase, and we have to do our hot retargeting. So this is your next campaign. So now you're at 1, 3, 5, 6 campaigns inside of your ad account right now. You have 6 campaigns with, a couple ad sets in this one, couple ad sets in this one, couple ad sets. In our MoFu hot retargeting, you want to create 1 ad set inside and start off at $10 per day. And you want to include view content 14 days and add to cart 28 days. That's it. Just 1 ad set with those 2, because those are 2 very, very hot audiences. When essentially we're going to do view content 14 days, because that means they just viewed the product. Add to cart 28 days. So if they added it to cart, that's a whole separate audience right there. We're going to target them out a little further because they seem to be a little bit more serious about what we're offering to them. Now, inside the MoFu hot retargeting, we also want to exclude purchases 30 days. So that way we don't remarket to any of those people that just purchase. Now, again, these people viewed the product. They've not even have added to cart, but something is holding them back from purchasing. And that's when we need to go to more an objection handling mode. And there's a few different ways you can do that. You can educate people further on the product. Maybe it's a complex product on how to use. You can educate it, for clothing brands. This is a great time to do like some try-ons, videos, showing some behind the scenes, showing the quality. Maybe if you have a more complex product, really digging deep and finding those objections. You can look at some of the comments on social media posts and figure out what's the questions people have around your product. And then you can use those specific comments inside of your hot retargeting campaign to kind of like remarket to people. Now, you can also increase the urgency, and sometimes increasing urgency is not like, hey, our sell ends tomorrow, our 20% off sell. Sometimes it's pushing some salt in that wound that they have right now. So if they're in a lot of pain and your product solves that pain point, increase that pain to get them to the sell. Be very careful with this, as you don't want to go overboard with it, but you want to apply a little pressure to kind of squeeze them and push them into your product, and that your product's going to solve all their problems. Again, you got to be confident with your product, make sure it does all this, and you want to make sure you being ethical with it. So next one is increasing trust. So increasing trust, this could be a CEO video of the CEO talking, saying, hey, this is what our brand stands for. This is what we do. Here's a little bit about me. You're basically just building a little bit more trust and being a likable character for your brand. You can also hire a spokesperson to do this specifically for your brand. But look, it takes 5 minutes to do. Film a quick video and talk about it, and there you go. And then lastly, you can also do a little bit more social proof, testimonials and stuff, and you still can do a discount if you want. Honestly, we've always did a discount for retargeting, but we've been applying more of these specific tactics right here and seeing way better results. Plus a discount, it doesn't make them work for anything. So we want to make sure our customers work for stuff before we give them a discount, or they'll get used to that, and then when we actually do a sell, we just really can never do it because they're already used to getting discounts and stuff like that, so it's less effective. So if you do everything properly in our Bofu hot retargeting campaign, we're at 6 campaigns now. We're at 6 campaigns in that account, and we stick to these 6 right here. We don't create duplicates of these campaigns and stuff. We literally stick to these exact campaigns, and I think that's one problem a lot of Facebook ad people have when I look at ad accounts is they're duplicating shit everywhere. They're doing all this crazy stuff, and I'm not saying this is the perfect campaign setup. This in a year from now can change, but this one's been the most consistent over the past few years. It's been the most consistent when I talk to a lot of other advertisers and stuff, and it's still going to be consistent with this new iOS 14 update, all that good stuff. So moving forward, this one will be good for the next few months. So there's really no need to do any crazy variations of this. Like, here's what works. Now, if we keep it simple, we can focus on the main thing, and that's creatives, marketing, and those psychology principles, because that's what really drives results with Facebook ads and marketing nowadays. Now, once you handle objections, all that, this Bofu, hot retargeting, all this effectively, like I said, you have 2 routes. You have people going from the product page straight to the customer. You have Bofu hot retargeting, people come back and become a customer. So once you get the customer, that's great. Congratulations, you got your sale. But what can we do to further increase that lifetime value of the customer? Because that's part of one of the 3 ways to increase revenue for a business: customer acquisition, increase revenue, increase lifetime value of customers, and then increase average order value. So we set up a past purchases campaign, and it's green because we've accomplished our goal. We got a customer, but now what can we do to these customers? How can we push more products on these customers right here? Get them to purchase more, get them to become real brand advocates for the brand, and then that way we can continue to, make more money off of them. So this is where we can upsell different products to them. Maybe your product's more of like a 30-day thing, and then you have to purchase more, do a refill type campaign for your past purchases. Figure out different products we can push into our existing customers, and be mindful of what products you push on them immediately, because when you do that, then you can be more cognizant of exactly what products you push in front of them. Because look, if I go purchase an iPhone, I don't want to run another iPhone ad to me because I already purchased one. But I can I can show off the AirPods, I can show off the case, I can show off, even maybe a MacBook. You can show off different products in your store that complements your purchase, or for the customer's purchase. And that way they'll come back and purchase more. And then they're back into the purchase campaign, and then more. And then over and over and over, and this wheel keeps spinning, and your lifetime value keeps increasing, and you're able to spend a lot more upfront right here on acquiring a customer, because your lifetime value is $400, so you're able to spend $100 on a customer, acquiring a customer, when your first order is only $50. So you can afford to be unprofitable at the beginning because you're confident in your lifetime value so much more profitable. So just some stuff to think about when you're building a brand, but these are the campaigns that we run in our ad accounts, and we stick to these right here. We don't go out there and try to find new campaigns, new ad account structures that break the algorithm, that, you know, some weird manipulation of the algorithm to get these results. Like, we literally just use these campaigns right here inside of our ad accounts. I will be breaking down this further inside of Elegant Ecom, which will be my course I'll be releasing towards the end of Q2. That'll be more about that, and I'll actually break down, you know, me actually going to Ads Manager and breaking all this down, and further going into these topics right here of, you know, what to put inside of these campaigns and stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I get a lot of questions of how to structure my ad account, so this is a good kind of overview of how I view it and then, you know, how you can actually apply this into your ad account. So I wish you guys the best with this. I really hope it helps you out. If you're an ecom business owner and you're prepared to spend at least $10,000 in the next 30 days on paid advertising, click the link below to book a call with us. We can actually consult with you on the best way and most effective way to spend that money. We've helped multiple businesses scale to 200K plus per month now with Shopify, Facebook ads, Google ads, all that good stuff. So be happy to hop on a call with you, kind of consult with you, and figure out the best way for you to get there. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like I said, new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just like this one. So hope you guys stick around. Well, guys, it's around that time. Again, my name is Nick Theriot, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.